house that was set on fire.
You serve the land. You don't serve a politician. It's not to divide and create fodder that can destabilize national security and contribute to a reduction in people who seek to serve. And he's got it cut out for him. I hear from people all the time that they think that, these changes can be. Trump was in the White House and Hegseth is now where he is, that everything in the DOD and Pentagon is going to change. It's not. It's a fight because you have to remember how long these people have been generationally entrenched. It would be great if you could just do it with one appointment or one election cycle, but that unfortunately
It's not
how it works. It takes a long time to get these people out because they're entrenched. They got these positions because they were appointed, they weren't elected, and they stay there, and then they make themselves indispensable because they know how everything works, and they count on you to let them know how everything works so they can get everything done. By the way, that's why one of the big reasons I oppose term limits. I think term limits are unconstitutional. I agree with the founders in the Federalist Papers on this, particularly Hamilton, even Adams. They wrote that one of the things you have to be aware of is if you have constantly changing, you're removing the vote from the person. Voters are the term limit. Your vote is the term limit. Because the people that I have seen who argue the most for term limits are people who've never canvassed for a politician in their lives, phone banked, gone door to door, nothing. They don't. Can I be honest? These people don't do anything at all whatsoever to get votes, and as a result, they just want to farm out to the government for term limits. They want to farm out their duty to the government for term limits. Nothing good ever happens when you decide to jettison individual civic responsibility and give it to the government. You never get it back. But to that point, the bureaucratic class is empowered when you have term limits like that. You have those people that get entrenched, the lobbyists and naysayers writing our laws. Now, I think it's going to be like when those people are always there, let's have a revolving door of people every few years that come in because of term limits. Some lawmakers I want to stay there, like Thomas Massie. I want him to stay there for as long as he wants to stay there. Right? I think he's a great example. Rand Paul. I want Rand Paul to stay there as long as Rand Paul wants to stay there. Some others, people vote for Nancy Pelosi. I think San Francisco, her district is so left, they're insane. She's the Needles and Feces district. That's literally her district. Of course they vote for her. Because the super rich people that live